Have you ever wondered if you're in an emotionally safe relationship? Recognizing the signs that someone offers emotional stability and support is essential for building truly healthy and lasting connections. In a world full of uncertainties, being with someone who promotes emotional safety is like finding a safe harbor amidst life's storms. In this video, we'll explore 7 green flags that indicate you're in an emotionally safe relationship. From consistency and respect to emotional support and empathy, these qualities form the foundation of any healthy relationship. Get ready to identify these traits, not just in your partner, but also in yourself. After all, creating and recognizing secure relationships is a journey that starts with understanding and intention. Let's dive in. Consistency and reliability. One of the cornerstones of an emotionally safe relationship is consistency. When your partner is dependable and predictable, it creates an environment of stability where you feel secure enough to be yourself and share your vulnerabilities without fear of disappointment. Consistency is reflected in simple actions, such as keeping promises, whether it's something small, like showing up on time, or something more significant, like supporting you during pivotal moments. It's the assurance that words and actions align without contradictory behaviors that could lead to doubt or insecurity. For instance, imagine you're going through a tough time at work. An emotionally safe partner will ensure they're present, actively listening to your concerns or offering practical help, without dismissing your feelings. Another sign of consistency is maintaining clear and honest communication, even during disagreements. The impact of this predictability in a relationship is profound. It strengthens trust, allowing both of you to feel comfortable planning for the future and tackling challenges together. After all, knowing you can count on someone is one of the clearest indicators of being in a healthy and emotionally secure relationship. Taking responsibility for one's actions. One of the most vital traits of an emotionally safe relationship is the ability to take responsibility for one's actions. This means that both partners recognize when they've made mistakes and are willing to adjust their behavior to strengthen the relationship. Taking responsibility starts with a genuine apology. Instead of offering empty statements like, "Sorry if you were upset," an emotionally secure partner might say, "I'm truly sorry for what I said. I understand how it hurt you." This shows not only regret, but also a real acknowledgement of the impact of their actions. Moreover, taking responsibility involves working together to find solutions. For example, if a misunderstanding arises, rather than assigning blame or becoming defensive, a secure partner might say, "How can we make sure this doesn't happen again?" This approach reflects maturity and a commitment to improving the relationship dynamic. Acknowledging mistakes and making amends reinforces trust and demonstrates that the relationship is valued. This mindset fosters an environment where both partners feel respected and appreciated, an essential foundation for building a healthy, lasting connection. Healthy conflict resolution. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are handled can make all the difference. In an emotionally safe relationship, partners approach disagreements with respect, empathy, and a focus on solutions rather than winning the argument. A key element of healthy conflict resolution is vulnerability. Instead of reacting with accusations or defensiveness, partners share their genuine feelings and concerns. For instance, saying something like, "When this happens, I feel insecure, and I'd like to talk about it," creates space for dialogue rather than building barriers. Emotionally secure partners also avoid personal attacks and focus on the issue, not the individual. Statements like, "Can we find a way to work through this together?" or "I want to understand your perspective better," help steer the conversation toward a constructive outcome. Another helpful practice is taking time to reflect before addressing the conflict. This prevents impulsive reactions and allows discussions to occur in a calmer frame of mind. Respecting each other's space during these moments demonstrates empathy and consideration. This approach not only resolves the immediate issue, but also strengthens trust and emotional connection between partners. When conflicts are handled healthily, the relationship becomes a safe space for both individuals to grow and evolve together. Active listening and emotional validation. Active listening and emotional validation are cornerstones of an emotionally safe relationship. They demonstrate that both partners are genuinely committed to understanding and supporting each other, creating an environment of trust and mutual respect. Active listening goes beyond merely hearing. It involves giving full attention without interruptions or judgments while your partner shares their thoughts or feelings. Simple gestures like maintaining eye contact, nodding in understanding, and responding thoughtfully, such as saying, "I hear what you're saying, and that makes sense to me," can convey deep engagement. Emotional validation, on the other hand, means acknowledging your partner's feelings, even if you don't fully agree with their perspective. Saying something like, "I understand why you feel that way, and it's important to me that you know I'm here for you," can have a profound impact. These practices create a safe space where both partners can share vulnerabilities without fear of judgment or rejection. They also encourage more open communication, where each person's needs are expressed and addressed with care. For instance, if one partner feels overwhelmed after a tough day, offering empathetic listening and validating their emotions, rather than immediately trying to fix the problem, shows genuine support. This reinforces the emotional connection and strengthens the relationship. Cultivating active listening and emotional validation is a powerful way to show that you value your partner's experiences and feelings. It transforms the relationship into a space where both individuals feel seen, heard, and loved. Emotional support and consistent presence. An emotionally safe relationship is characterized by the partner's ability to provide emotional support and remain consistently present, particularly during challenging times. This steadfast presence builds a solid foundation of trust and reinforces the belief that both individuals can rely on each other, no matter the circumstances. Emotional support can be summarized with the acronym AIR: accessibility, responsiveness, and engagement. A secure partner is accessible to listen, responds empathetically to the other's needs, and actively engages to provide comfort or help. For example, if one partner is navigating a significant change at work, an emotionally supportive response might be, "I'm here for whatever you need. Do you want to talk about it?" This simple gesture demonstrates accessibility and engagement, fostering an atmosphere of warmth and care. Support isn't limited to difficult times. It also includes celebrating achievements, big or small. Or whether it's acknowledging a promotion or celebrating a personal milestone, showing joy for your partner's successes reinforces that you're present not only during struggles, but also in moments of happiness, strengthening the partnership. This consistent presence deepens the bond and builds emotional resilience within the relationship. When both partners feel supported, the relationship becomes a safe haven where they can face challenges together and grow individually and as a couple. Respecting boundaries. Respecting boundaries is one of the clearest indicators of an emotionally safe relationship. It reflects the ability to honor a partner's physical, emotional, and psychological needs, creating a space where both individuals feel comfortable and valued. Respect for boundaries begins with acknowledging that everyone has unique needs. This might involve giving space during moments of stress, accepting a partner's need for alone time, or refraining from pushing them into situations where they feel uncomfortable. For instance, if someone says, "I need some time to myself today," an emotionally secure partner would respond with understanding, such as, "Of course I get it. Let me know if you need anything." An equally important aspect is avoiding behaviors that undermine the other's boundaries, such as persistently pushing after receiving a negative response. Demonstrating respect in these moments reinforces mutual trust and shows that you value your partner's well-being as much as your own. Boundaries aren't just about time and space. They also extend to respecting emotions and opinions. Accepting a partner's perspective, even if it differs from your own, without trying to impose your viewpoint, is a powerful way to show care and consideration. When both partners honor each other's boundaries, the relationship becomes a safe haven, free from feelings of pressure or intrusion. This respect lays the foundation for a deeper, healthier connection built on mutual understanding and trust. Empathy and genuine interest. Empathy and genuine interest are foundational traits in an emotionally safe relationship. They demonstrate that a partner truly cares about the other's well-being, fostering a deep and meaningful connection. Empathy goes beyond simply understanding how the other person feels. It involves putting yourself in their shoes and responding with sensitivity. For example, if your partner is having a tough day, an empathetic response might be, "I know this has been hard for you. How can I help?" This approach shows not just understanding, but also a willingness to provide support. Genuine interest transcends words and is reflected in actions. An emotionally safe partner asks about your day, pays attention to the details of what you share, and celebrates both big and small victories. For instance, you mentioned that important meeting earlier. How did it go? I'd love to hear how you felt about it. These behaviors reinforce the emotional connection by showing that you value and prioritize the other person. Empathy creates a space where both partners feel seen and heard, while genuine interest ensures that the relationship becomes a source of mutual support and validation. When empathy and genuine interest are present, the relationship evolves into a partnership where both individuals grow together, facing challenges and celebrating successes as a united team. Recognizing an emotionally safe relationship is more than identifying positive traits. It's about valuing and fostering these behaviors daily. Throughout this video, we explored how consistency, accountability, empathy, and other key factors form a solid foundation for healthy connections. If you've identified these green flags in your relationship, congratulations. Celebrate the mutual effort that makes your bond strong. However, if you haven't yet noticed them, remember that emotional safety is something that can be nurtured with intention, open communication, and mutual respect. Take a moment to reflect. Are you also demonstrating these green flags in your relationship? Small steps toward empathy, validation, and support can transform any connection into something deeper and more meaningful.